Hello friends, welcome back to Commerce Topper. Today we are going to learn chapter number 1, that is Introduction to Partnership. There are mainly 11 small questions in this particular chapter. Now the problem connected with this chapter is that all the questions are having little bit different methods. So here for your conveniency, I have divided the whole chapter in some different segments. Okay, the first segment, question number 4, 9 and 5 is for profit and loss distribution. Okay, 4, 9 and 5. Then after question number 1 and 10 as well as illustration number 3 is for capital as well as interest related question. In question number 3 and 2 there are commission related question where you need to calculate commission on different method, whereas 6, 7, 8 and 11 are the question which are connected with rectification of error related sums. Now the point is that we will divide the whole chapter in 3 different videos. Okay, so let's start with question number 4, profit and loss distribution. Now this is the question which is extremely easy question. Okay, let's begin. See what the question says. Question says the total profit and loss sharing ratio of Rajkumar, Kaushik and Sarma is 15:10:9. The total profit of the year of the firm is 68,000. So it is very simple. Profit of Rajkumar will be 68,000, or let's say 68,000 into 15 divided by 15 plus 10 plus 9. Okay, so it will be 34. So it will be 34 to the 68 and he will get 30,000 rupees. Now profit of Kaushik, that is 68,000 into 10 upon 34, and here you will get 20,000 as answer. And the last one, profit of Sharma, that is 68,000 into 9 divided by 34, and here he will get 18,000. So as we have seen, we don't need to apply any particular formula, we don't need to apply any specific logic, there is no confusion. This is a very straightforward question. Now let's move little bit further. Mukesh, Dhaval and Vinod are the partners of partnership firm. Their capital proportion is 4:2:3. But અહીંયા red signal છે. Their capital proportion is 4:2:3. But બહુ ધ્યાન આપવાનું. In this kind of calculation, definitely you are going to make mistake. See, the commerce student are not reading the sum, they are just scanning the question, that if there is a ratio something like 4:2:3 is given, then it is profit sharing ratio. But it is not like that. Okay, as and when ratio is given in the question, first of all must confirm that which ratio is this. If it is profit and loss ratio, then only it is of our use. Otherwise, if it is capital proportion, then it is none of use. Okay, you don't need to deal with this 4:2:3. Okay, so now Dhaval and Vinod has given assurance to Mukesh that he will get minimum 35,000. Okay, from the profit. The profit of the year is 90,000. Let's first of all check that what Mukesh will get. Now here profit and loss ratio will be 1:1:1. Sir, but it is 4:2:3. It is none of use because it is capital proportion. We are not about to deal with it. Okay. Now what will be the share of Vinod? First of all, sorry, what will be the share of Mukesh? First of all, let's calculate Mukesh share in profit. અચ્છા, મુકેશનું બિઝનેસમાં કેટલું શેર છે? સો 90,000 into 1 divided by 3. What is the share of Mukesh? Share of Mukesh is 1 divided by 3. So it is 30,000, and it is quite simple. But the point is that Dhaval and Vinod, see, I am highlighting the point. Here Dhaval and Vinod has given assurance to Mukesh that you will get minimum 35,000 profit. Now this is a problem. Mukesh says that I am getting only 30,000 profit. So in that particular situation, what we should do? Without any calculation, we will consider profit of Mukesh will be 35,000. Now what was the total profit? 90,000. What is the profit of Mukesh? 35,000. So now only 55,000. Acha sir, how did you calculate 55,000? 90,000 minus 35,000. So now 55,000 will get distributed between Dhaval and Vinod, because see, now Dhaval and Vinod are having only 55,000. The total 90,000 rupees profit was there, but out of those 90,000 profit, they gave 35,000 to Mukesh, as they have given assurance to Mukesh that you will get minimum 35,000. Okay, so now for Dhaval and Vinod, only 55,000 left, which they will distribute in the ratio. Now what is the ratio of Dhaval and Vinod? That is 1:1. So share of Dhaval is 55,000 into 1 divided by 2, that is 27,500, and share of Vinod is 55,000 into 1 divided by 2, that is 27,500. Now see the mistake which students are making over here. They are considering that what was the old ratio of Dhaval and Mukesh, then Dhaval's share was 1/3 and Mukesh's share was 1/3 and Vinod's share was 1/3. But you should not consider ratio of Dhaval and Mukesh while you are distributing 55,000. There will be confusion in your mind. Sir, why we took 1/2 and 1/2 and why we didn't take 1/3, as the ratio is 1:1:1. But here we are distributing this 55,000 among Dhaval and Vinod only. Okay, so they both will share half. So 27,500 will be in the hands of Dhaval and 27,500 will be in the hand of Vinod. So that is going to be the question. The next question is, Mehta receives his share 4 times of Pandya, okay, while Bajpai receives half share of Mehta. Okay, profit of the firm at the end of the year is 87,500. Barabar hai. So there are 3 persons. One is Mehta, one is Pandya, and one is Bajpai. Sir, Nadi samjha that whom we should start assuming first. Okay, first of all I should assume the share of Mehta, first of all I should assume the share of Pandya, or first of all I should assume share of Bajpai. My answer is whomever you like. If you like Mehta, you can assume the share of Mehta. You like Pandya, you like Bajpai, you can. Tamne game te. Mehta receives his share 4 times of Pandya. Okay, let's assume Mehta's share is 4. Now Mehta receives his share 4 times of Pandya. So what will be the share of Pandya? It must be 1, because Mehta is receiving 4 times of Pandya. So Pandya's share should be 1. Okay. While Bajpai receives half share of Mehta. Now what Mehta is receiving? 4. Now what Bajpai will receive? Bajpai will receive 2. Sir, what if first of all we assume Bajpai? You can calculate. Sir, what if we assume Pandya as the first case? You can calculate. You can calculate in all the manner. Okay, there is no problem connected with this. So Mehta is receiving 4 times of Pandya. So मान लो that Mehta is receiving 4 rupees. Now Mehta is receiving 4 times of Pandya. Then how much Pandya receives? 1 rupee. And Bajpai receives half share of Mehta. So Bajpai receives 2 rupees. Now at the end of the year, profit of the firm is 487,500. What is the profit sharing ratio first of all? Profit sharing ratio is 4:1:2. Now let's move further. Let's distribute the profit. Mehta, Pandya and Bajpai. Mehta receives 87,500 into 4 divided by 7. Bajpai receives 87,500 into 1 divided by 7. Pandya, sorry, and Bajpai receives 87,500 into 2 divided by 7. Okay. Now the share of Mehta will be 87,500 divided by 7 into 4. So it will be 50,000. Here it will be 12,500, and here it will be 25,000. Okay. So these are the 3 sums which are actually connected with how to share the profit. In first question there was clear ratio is given, and the second question the ratio is given, but capital ratio was there, so you should be little bit more cautious about that. And in the third point, the basic problem is proportion of each and every partner was given, and from that you need to calculate the profit sharing ratio by yourself. Okay, must watch the next video. I have divided the whole chapter in small videos so that you can watch the targeted sum in whatever the sum you are having the doubt.